The nervous system doesn't only speak in crisis. It speaks in every moment you override what you're actually sensing. Every time you say yes when your body says wait. Every time you move forward while something in you quietly signals that this doesn't feel right, but yet you ignore it. Most of us have learned to talk ourselves out of our own knowing, to analyze it into silence, and to decide what we feel is probably nothing. I know I've done that thousands of times in the earlies. But sometimes speaking it out loud does something different. It makes it real enough to look at it. And in looking at it, clarity comes. When you stop analyzing and just speak something in, the body exhales. The tension that has been holding the knowing in place begins to soften. What feels confusing becomes clearer, not because someone gave you an answer, because the body finally found permission to be heard when you've been trying to silence it all along. Some people have found their way back to that inner listening all on their own. For me, I tried to find people who was understanding what I was going through and couldn't. And this is why I created this line of services and work and messages for those who are like me, who couldn't find that person that completely understood what they were going through. Because when I was walking through it, into my unfolding, I couldn't find anyone, so it was up to me to try and figure it out, which took longer because I didn't know what I was doing and I was walking backwards, and I had to sift through a lot, because there's a lot of people out there who are in it for the money, and there are those who are in it genuinely interested in how you return to who you really are, you know? So anyway, where did I stop? Some people have found their way back. Some people have found their way back to their inner listening on their own. But for many, the noise has been so constant for so long that the inner voice feels distant, unfamiliar. And the idea of trusting it feels too big a leap without someone to walk alongside them first. I get that totally. You know, if I had just found that one person who was just, even if they fully didn't understand, but they at least had an idea, it would have made it a little easier for me. So I hope I'm making it a little easier for you. So I have this free consultation. I think it's called The Beginning. It's no commitments or anything. I'm not trying to pitch you anything. It's just a space where you can speak what you're sensing and feel whether this kind of walking alongside you is what is being really called for. Because whoever you choose, it has to be, you have to find alignment with that person. You have to feel comfortable enough to be with that person. And if it's not me, then that means it's somebody else. And that's okay. Because the bottom line is that you are able to get to the inner truth of who you are by walking. You know, Marianne Wilson has this book called A Return to Love, I think. And in the beginning, I was like, what does she mean, a return to love? But it literally is that. Returning to who you are, which is pure love, pure intelligence, freedom, power, peace within, intelligence, creativity, you name it. There's nothing missing within you. And that's why I created this space. Selah.